So here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, and then underneath this tray section a full-size alloy spare wheel. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of this car, which are 13,442. You can change the information that's displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. For example, you can have the digital readout for the speedometer that you see being displayed now, as well as lots of different bits of fuel economy information and other menus available, including satellite navigation, your lane departure menu, audio menu, settings and user settings, and then back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a moment ago are here. We've also got cruise control and speed limiter over that side. On the left hand side, we have stereo controls through the middle and the ability to answer and end phone calls. That is, of course, after such time as you've paired up your phone, and that is done over on the central screen just here. The central screen is also where your radio is, and you can see this car has got FM, AM and DAB radio. This car's also got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing that working on both our website and our Facebook page. And if I pop the car into reverse, you'll see we have a full colour reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see on the screen. Working our way down, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures, the fan speed up, and of course down from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the vehicle. Once you're happy with all of those settings, that button turns the air conditioning on, and it's now on, so off again. Or you can hit auto, and the car will take full control of the fan speed and the direction of the airflow to make sure that it maintains the temperatures you've asked for. You can override that whenever you wish to by putting it back onto your previous settings. We've also got heated driver seat and heated passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings each. And underneath that, 2 12-volt charging sockets, as well as the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned before when we were talking about the stereo. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then these buttons just here. So this one turns on or off the parking sensors. This one turns off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which will save you fuel. Hit that button to turn the system off. These two I'll show you up on here. So the first of those 2 buttons turns on, and there's a green symbol just come on to the right hand side of the speedometer. That turns on downhill brake control. That's now off again. The one above that turns steering mode from normal to sport. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.